టీవీఆర్ న్యూస్ కి స్వాగతం.
Chairman, Prime Minister's Museum and Library, respected Sri 𝙒𝙀𝙒𝙎, Director, Prime Minister's Museum and Library, Sri 𝙬𝙀𝙒𝙒𝙎, and also respected 𝛎𝙀𝙒𝙎𝙎, eldest grandson of P.V. Narasimha Rao, now BJP spokesperson of Telangana, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening all of you. We have gathered here today to reflect on the life and legacy of one of the greatest sons of Bharat Mata and also Bharat Ratna, our Prime Minister, former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao garu. P.V. Narasimha Rao garu, I had a very good equation because we were all one state, from Telugu state at that time. I had a very good equation with him. I know him very well. He was a great statesman and also visionary. The Telugu community is proud of him. He was a true Telugu Bidda who reshaped the destiny of our great nation. Born in a humble family, that too farming family, he showed brilliance from a young age. He was a student leader, a freedom fighter, a scholar fluent in 17 languages. Now we are all talking, why should we learn Hindi? Not only he learned Hindi, he has learned 17 languages. That is how he has become a great man. I am very happy. Today I witnessed one of the best our museum. I really appreciate management committee. Now if you come here, who is who has brought what public policy, how it is reflecting on our lives, and also how it is going to reflect for future of all of us. If you go back again, his political journey, P.V. Narasimha Rao is a shining example of balanced and thoughtful leadership. He served the country in many important roles as a member of parliament, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, as Union Minister for External Affairs, Defence, Home, and of course finally Prime Minister of India. Very few leaders have had such vast experience, who is aware of social, political and economic challenges country is facing. If you see here, post-independence India, I am dividing two parts. One is from freedom to economic reforms. From economic reforms to now, post and pre-independent economic reforms. In the pre-economic reform era, before 1991, India followed a socialist economic model. Economy saw heavy regulations, restrictions known as license Raj. Foreign investments was limited and business faced a lot of hurdles. The economy grew very slowly, averaging at around 3 to 4%. These are all history. By 1991, India was facing major economic crisis. By mid-1991, our foreign exchange reserves hit in all-time low, just sufficient for few weeks to import diesel and petrol. We are forced to pledge our sovereign gold. It was time to bring in bold reforms and usher in a forward-looking public policy. Always I consider public policy is a deadly combination. If you evolve proper public policy and execute properly, then you can transform totally country's future or state's future. If you see here, as India was facing this challenge, major global challenges in policy and reforms were shaping the world. In 1978, 𝙏𝙀𝙒𝙒𝙎, just now, Chairman has introduced, P.V. Narasimha Rao was 𝙏𝙀𝙒𝙒 of India. His philosophy, economic philosophy in China, which is summarized by the famous saying, always I used to quote this quotation, it should not matter if a cat is black or white. If it catches mice, it is a good cat. We are calculating if it is black, then it is even sometimes we will go back sentiments. So that is how he made summarized. And also China had launched economic reforms and the impact of the same was seen globally now. During 1891, 𝙁𝙀𝙒𝙒𝙎 introduced major politico-socio-economic reforms under the umbrella of perestroika and glasnost. Two big countries, two different type of reforms. These two public policies took two countries in different directions. If you see today, China and also erstwhile Russia, it is in this context that P.V. Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister in India in June 1991. He recognized that the crisis was an opportunity and realized that India needed bold economic reforms. He went ahead and launched the economic reforms, launched the historic economic reforms, that is in 1991. He has changed the future of India. We are all here today. We are enjoying the benefits of his economic reforms, the fruits of his reforms, either education or so many things if you can go through now. Previously, that is pre-economic reforms and post-economic reforms, there is a vast difference. According to me, is a game changer. One, China 𝙏𝙀𝙒𝙒𝙒 was respected in that angle. India's 𝙏𝙀𝙒𝙒𝙒, P.V. Narasimha Rao, nobody can forget his contribution for the nation. It is important to note that he was heading a minority government, not a comfortable government. To bring in bold reform, political consensus is required. Because of his political acumen, he was able to convince all stakeholders and bring consensus across all political parties beyond their political ideologies. Some intellectuals, friends are there, even media. At that time, India used to talk some parties are talking communism, some parties are talking capitalism, some people are talking socialism. But to convince all these people and bring in one platform, it's very difficult. That is the greatest achievement P.V. Narasimha Rao Garu was able to achieve. I really compliment him. P.V. Narasimha Garu ended the license Raj and made it easier to start and run businesses. He opened up the Indian economy to foreign investment. He reduced import duties, simplified taxes, and allowed private and foreign players into many sectors. He removed restrictions on trade and brought in financial reforms. Thanks to reforms, India's balance of payments crisis was addressed. Economy opened up and started slowly growing steadily. The reforms helped improve the overall economic environment and set the stage for future growth. Because of these reforms, around 1995, IT revolution has come. Indians has taken first mover advantage in IT. And also today, we are having a windfall gain. That is where demographic dividend. All countries are facing aging problem. Only India is having advantage by having this type of youngsters. They are the future. I am 100% confident India